Sometimes, God asks us to move not because we see where we're going, but because He already sees what's waiting there. This is the story of Abraham, a man who dared to trust God, even when everything inside him said, "Stay where you are." Abraham lived in the land of Ur, a place of comfort, family, and stability. Then one day, God spoke, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land I will show you." No map, no directions, just a promise. "I will bless you, and make your name great." It didn't make sense, but Abraham didn't argue. He didn't wait for a sign, he simply obeyed. Because faith doesn't wait for understanding, it moves in trust. He left everything familiar behind and stepped into the unknown, guided only by the voice of God. But then came the waiting season. God had promised Abraham a son, yet years passed, and nothing happened. The sky was silent, the nights were long, and doubt whispered, "Maybe God forgot you." But Abraham refused to give up. He held on to hope, even when hope seemed unreasonable. Romans 4:20 says, "He did not waver through unbelief regarding the promise of God, but was strengthened in faith, and when it seemed too late, God proved that His timing is always perfect." Sarah conceived, and the sound of laughter filled their tent, the laughter of Isaac, the child of promise. But Abraham's greatest test was still to come. God asked him to sacrifice Isaac, the very son he had waited decades for. Imagine the pain, the confusion. How do you give back the very thing you prayed for? Yet Abraham obeyed again. He climbed the mountain, heartbreaking, yet trusting that somehow God would provide. And at the very last moment, God stopped him. "Do not lay a hand on the boy," the angel said. Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in the thicket. The sacrifice had already been provided, and Abraham called that place Jehovah Jireh, the Lord will provide. Abraham's story is a reminder. Faith isn't believing because you see, it's believing until you see. It's trusting that God's plan is better even when you don't understand His path. So when God asks you to step into the unknown, don't be afraid. Walk in faith, because on the other side of obedience lies everything He promised. By faith, Abraham obeyed when he was called to go out, not knowing where he was going. If this message touched your heart, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today.